What up, bro?
Yo.
What you trying to do?
Shit. Let me say this. Look at it. I don't trust this motherfucker, boy.
Early Friday morning, 7 o'clock, we leave the Home Depot in Wilmington. It travels the 2 hours to Raleigh, and the Raleigh meet is about 9:30. That's the Sam's Club in Raleigh on South Saunders Street. We leave Raleigh about 9:30 or so, and we head to Winston-Salem. That's the Big Lots in Winston-Salem. We take a lunch break there, so there's some extra time there, 45 minutes, almost an hour. This whole entire cruise is not rushed. We're a slow rolling convoy.
Mercy sakes alive, it looks like we've got us a convoy.
We got several trucks and trailers. We got lots of these old cars. We try and cruise 60, 65. We are not running fast. We are cruising. Winston-Salem lunch break is a little longer. We go to Glade Springs, Virginia. We go around the North Carolina steep mountains and take the more northern route. It's about 20 miles longer, but the time is about the same. And we hit Glade Springs, Virginia. We stop at the TA Travel Center right there on 81, and that hits all our northern crew. I think by all the people I've talked to, coming in, coming out, we have 50 cars on this cruise.
I said 50 cars, not 49 and a half.
Now that's a good couple of miles worth of cars when you start stretching out. So with all those cars, I would like to talk a little bit about safety.
All right, class, let's get started.
Since my truck out there will probably be leading this thing, I will be cruising. I will be at a steady 62, 64 miles an hour. Not to say we can't have some fun, but let's be safe. Let's look out for all the other cars and all the other people that probably don't drive like us and aren't paying attention like us.
Man and woman both apparently asleep in the front seat as their Tesla seems to keep driving.
We're gonna really keep it at a safe speed, and let's just be adults about the whole thing. After we leave Glade Springs, Virginia, we go to the Ross Dress for Less. That is in Alcoa, Tennessee. We have set up a pre-meet. There are several restaurants right there, 4 or 5 of them, the Chili's.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
The Outback, all those kind of hot spots. It'll be 7 o'clock at night by the time we get done with all that. I'm hoping to pull into Ross by 6:30. So if you're planning to be at the pre-meet or you're just in Alcoa waiting for the weekend, come swing by Ross about 6:30 on Friday night. We're gonna have the pre-meet to Classic Hondas on the Dragon, get this weekend kicked off. I don't know how you guys are getting there. We're all riding together. I hope you're riding with somebody and being safe, but if you can link up with us, come on and link up with us. If you see us on your way to the Dragon, the actual tail of the Dragon, you see our cabin, you see the Mad Speed symbol, stop by, man. You need to take a quick break, get some gas right next to us, and just hang out for a minute. We'll be there. If you see somebody there, stop by. Let's talk about cars. Let's talk about the ride. Classic Honda's on the Dragon 10. The Mad Speed Tour to get there. Let's go, baby.
As I'm hitting boost, I realized that I'm going more rich than I normally would, and then I look at the boost gauge and I'm only building about 8 pounds, 9 pounds, and that's not right. So I realized, I did some thinking, and I realized that it's probably the fact that this computer doesn't have the boost controller stuff added, so it can't control the boost controller. So what I'm gonna have to do is switch back to the original with a Demon ECU. I don't know if, because I think this is gonna be the car that I keep, guys. Honestly, like, I like this one way too much. But if I do decide to sell it, what I might do is get James to add the boost controller stuff to this ECU so that we can then just put the map on there and it should control the controller. But for the time being, I'm glad I drove it, because now I know I'm gonna have to put that Demon back in here until we can get that figured out. But hopefully, man, fingers crossed, this isn't the car that we end up having to sell, because I would like to keep this one. And now I'm waiting on my food. Is it just me, or is it every time you get something from Zaxby's you almost always have to pull it down? Like, all I got was a loaded fry and a cheese, like the cheese mozzarella bites or whatever, and I literally have to always wait for my food. From here we're gonna head to Cookout and then take it back to the house. I'm sorry I can't get that good a pull in, man. But I didn't think about the fact that the computer has boost controller stuff built into it, so right now it's just operating as if it's like just on whatever spring is in the wastegate. So yeah, that sucks, but at least we don't have to worry about boost cut right now. Gang. We're losing cars, bro. We are losing cars. Y'all notice what's missing? Do y'all notice what's missing? Yep. The Turbo CB7 is gone, guys. It is sold. No more Turbo Civic. I need to try to go find a starter for this today. Can't believe how difficult it is to buy a starter on Marketplace, bro. Like, I've been hitting hella people up. Some people respond and say they are not available in the same day, and some people, I don't know, it just seems hard as crap. Like, I just need a starter. Side note, the leaves are falling now. You can tell fall is coming in. I'm starting to see that discoloration, bro. And you know what that means? Classic Hunters on the Dragon is coming. Man, I know some of y'all are gonna be pissed, bro. I know some of y'all are gonna be pissed. But yeah, guys, the CB7 is sold, bro. I sold it yesterday. Honestly, I came down pretty good on the price. I'll say I think they got a fair deal. I got a fair deal out of it, because when you really think about it, it is a stock motor and it has been boosted 4+ years now, and it's not maxed out. I mean, I got conservative timing all the way across. It's on E85. It's definitely a solid car, but it has definitely been driven, and you know, it's been a good one. But I went ahead and got rid of that one. I made like a last minute decision, guys, honestly, to keep this car and sell that. And that's why I went ahead, I priced the CB7 really well, and I went ahead and got rid of it because, I don't know, like something just sparked in me, and I was like, you know what, the CB7 literally sits 4 or 5 months at a time. Like, I have to pretty much make myself drive that car, and because of that, I feel like we're better off with this one for as far as the F turbo stuff goes. And I'm not saying I won't do another F turbo, because that thing works. Like, maybe this time we'll actually do the Accord version, like do the US motor in something. Of course, fab up another cheap ass turbo kit with Dunny, and Maxpeedingrods is always on board. So I mean, it's nothing, bro. It's really nothing for us to remake the CB7 or any other Accord. Honestly, if I get another Accord, I think I'm gonna get the 94-95 version. Find a US F23A1 and turbo that bad boy. Not crazy, not 300 or nothing, but like 200. Like if I could hit 200 out of the stock motor with no head studs or nothing, I'm gonna do that for the time being. Put a good two-step on it and just drive it like that. And then maybe eventually we'll do head studs and we'll like turn it up a little bit, try to get closer to that 300 number. But there's a lot of stuff we can do, bro. So if you're sad about it, I'm sorry. I felt like this car would be it'll be better for content right now because this thing is lighter. This thing will ride, bro. So I know we can take this out. We can race some pretty good stuff. I know that I haven't even took it to the track and I don't want to disappoint you guys. I really want to take this thing out because honestly, that was my main purpose for putting this car together. It's been really since I had H2B, so it's been a year or two since I've been to the track. Probably 2 years or more actually since I've actually had a track day. So it's definitely well overdue. Oh, quite black. It was brown though. And you can smell the E85. But yeah, get this stuff drained as best we can. As everyone knows, H2Bs are a pain in the butt to change the oil in just because the pan lays back instead of forward. And the best solution for that is a couple of companies that make a H2B oil pan that you can get that will put the drain make the drain flush so that you can change all of the oil at one time. I think the stock pan leaves about a quart left in the pan when you drain the H2B version. So yeah, if you want to get all of that out, you'll need the aftermarket pan. I got the oil change done and I think I'm gonna leave it on the jack for now because I went ahead and decided I'm gonna go ahead and drop the transmission fluid and just do fresh fluid in it. Again, we did do a LSD in this car and I'm not sure if maybe when the LSD was built, it maybe had some particles in it or something. The trans is fine, like I don't feel anything or hear anything. I just, in case it did, I wanna flush out whatever that fluid has picked up over the course of me driving it so far and then put some fresh fluid in it. I think that'll just aid it a little bit more. So I'm gonna do that. Also, I'm gonna grab 1 quart of the T4 Rotella, which is what I use in case anybody didn't know. This is what I use. It's the T4 15W40 Rotella. That's what I put in my turbo stuff and that's what James recommends, so that's what I do. But I think it's good because we are elevated right now and it's showing right on the full mark. So when I put it on the ground, it should be like a quarter of the way over full, which is, if you don't know, F2B, H2B, it should be a little bit above the full level. You should never run an H2B under the full level or right at the full level because it's actually middle to low. So the safest way possible is to run it a little bit over the full level so you know that it's full. But yeah, it should be good, but I'm gonna get a quart just in case we burn a little bit or leak anything on the trip. We'll have to just top it off, keep the oil in it, keep it happy. But yeah, other than that, man, the oil change and the transmission flush, we should be good to go, bro. This car doesn't really need a lot, man. It's got brand new tires, new tie rod ends. I would like to try to get it lined up. I'll see if I can fit that in this week. Maybe if this rain, tropical storm, hurricane stuff passes, I can drive to work one day, and after work, maybe I can shoot by and try to get an alignment done. That'd be pretty sweet. So we're back out here in the shop, guys, and Mir is trying to put the jack stand under the car for me. Shout out to him. Yeah, so I got it supported by the jack stands now because Mir is driving again, so he got to get them shifts in. But yeah, so we're back out here at the shop. We got all the supplies needed. I also got my extra quart of Rotella, so if we have any low levels or anything, we can add to it. I also went ahead and got some ceramic Duralast brake pads for this thing. Let me just jump into it and get y'all on this time lapse. All right, so I got the brakes knocked out on the front and everything's looking pretty damn mint. We got the transmission fluid in there. New transmission fluid is in and oil's good. I even got this turbo guard on to, well not turbo guard, but this blanket to kind of keep heat down. I never got around to wrapping the exhaust. I'm still unsure if I'm gonna do it or not. Like I said, I've driven this thing hundreds of times without any issue, so I think it'll be fine. But if I get enough time, I will try to do it. This was just day one of me getting some stuff knocked out. I'm gonna just call it here. We got the brakes on, we got the fluid changed, and that's all looking minty. So I guess what I'm gonna do is wrap this video up right here so that you can start seeing some content this week and anybody that's going to the Dragon can get excited like I am. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna wrap this up right here. I will catch y'all in the next one where we try to finalize everything and get everything packed up and ready to go. I will catch y'all in that one, guys. So remember, respect all bills. Peace out.